Puntahan lang natin yung Seman. Wala pa naman.
Oo, mga 9 p.m.
So, kasi ang definition ni Tito Sen, although ginagalang natin, siya naman talaga yung SP, no? Mas alam niyan, saka madalas ng senador. Pero kasi ako, sa experience ko, hindi yung equal hati ang ibig sabihin ng sharing. For me po, sa nag-cover. Ano?
In previous term sharing agreements, hindi rin equal. Like for example, yung term sharing between in 13th Congress between Franklin Drilon and Manny Villar, si 2004 hanggang 2007, si Drilon was Senate President for the first 2 regular sessions. Villar was the Senate President for the last regular session.
Correct.
So 2/3, 1/3. So, and plus, when you say term sharing, it does not necessarily mean hating kapatid.
Oo.
It just means you're sharing.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, for me, pero at least may ang pag-amin doon sa statement niya kanina na meron silang may agreement tsaka may plan sila na before matapos yung yung a certain period iupo nila.
Uupuin si Senator Loren as SP.
It's an agreement and it's when you agree, parang sort of share.
Ano? Ano?
Diba? Hindi, pero yun lang. Pero parang
I
feeling
think
ko...
they're just trying to avoid using the word term sharing kasi it's like an admission of vulnerability.
Vulnerability.
Bakit?
Kasi when you say you're sharing your term, it parang implies na you're unable to hold on to
Hindi
it.
ka solid.
Na pumasok ka sa isang pumasok ka sa
compromise.
agreement. Na compromise. Pero at the same time, pwede rin sabi nung ibang nabasa ko, na parang may sort of gumption din yon. Tama ba yung term ko? Bakit ka nag-a-assume na matatapos?
Precisely.
Na matatapos nyo yung remaining.
Na
kayo pa yung nakaupo.
Para
ipangako yung bagay na hindi mo pa mapapangako because of Because anything can happen between today until the 20th Congress ends.
Pwede hindi na ikaw may hawak ng desisyon na yan.
The 20th Congress ends on July 30, 2028.
Yes.
So, malayo pa yun.
Para malayo pa kasi.
And when you think about it, napaka-tenuous ng numbers ni Tito Sen. They only have 15 people on their side. You only need 13 for you to get the Senate.
And we defined, last night or 2 nights ago, na kung bakit parang medyo delikado. Not because of their leadership, kundi because of yung kulay ng iba na kasama nila sa mayorya.
Yung bilang nung
interesting yan. Sige, bakit?
But of course, we have the other half of the Cayetanos there. So, syempre parang
You have Alan Peter in the minority.
Kahit sabihin mo, blood is thicker than water. Kung halimbawa, maging Senate President si APC, alam naman hindi ko mambi yung kapatid.
Why is Pia in the majority? Okay.
Tapos yung dalawang Villars naman, kahit na siguro ngayon align sila sa majority, alam natin na meron silang puso sa Duterte cause.
Correct. Oo.
Mulat sa pool. Surprising nga, nandun sila ngayon sa
Correct.
At the same time, he also had to remember over the weekend, nagsampa ng kaso ang SEC against Manny Villar and the Villar siblings, including Mark and Camille, for insider trading.
Yes.
So they're also under pressure from the SEC. I don't know if you can say the administration, but from the SEC. Na you're talking about
Securities and Exchange Commission po.
Possibly huge penalties if at all.
Huge penalties at saka talagang it may spell parang hindi naman death, kundi malaking dagok doon sa negosyo. Na ngayon ay talagang inaalagaan nila.
So you can look at it both ways. On one hand, you can look at it as parang teka, kinakalaban ng administrasyon ba ang mga Villar? At kung gano'n, sila ba bago nilang kaaway? Or liligawan ba ng mga Villar ang administrasyon?
Tama.
To protect their interests.
Lalo ba silang kakapit
at
magpapabango? So it can go either way.
Yes. Yung sinabi natin, 3 agad yun na possible
So from 15, kung tanggalin mo yung 3, 12, you don't have majority.
You don't have majority. Kabila, ang problema nila, may isa doon na voter na wala.
Wala si Bato si Senator Bato.
So they need more pala. Pero yung parang kung tutuusin, well, hindi ko maisip kasi sasabi nila, key daw si Senator JV. Pero alam naman natin na si JV independent from the brother, diba? Oh, so, mga ganyan.
But you also have another element. Saan talaga si Loren?
Oo nga.
Kasi si Loren yung potential Senate President with or without this new agreement with Tito Sen. Remember, ang anak ni Loren, si Leandro, pinatungan ng 24 billion pesos na fines ng DOE. Diba?
Nasa kanyang solar
si
business
Congressman
yun.
Leandro Labiste.
Yeah.
So, ano ngayon ang iniisip?
So, ganun din, two ways.
Yeah.
Pwedeng, ang move is to protect the son or yung move is to, identify ko na kayo kasi hindi nyo naman
Sinusundot mo kami, ha? So,
yeah.
actually, these are things that we can ask,
Later doon sa natin, ha? Pero, tayo, Although kagabi, meron kami binitiwang, sabi ko, may magbibitiw ng blind item tungkol sa isang key player sa Senado.
Oo.
Parang wala pa, pero parang hindi na pala kailangan magkaroon ng blind item kasi sinabi ni Ed kung sino yun.
Ano yun? Ano
Pakinggan natin ang mga pahayag, at least for today, nung the day after yung nangyari sa Senado, ito po yung mga naging pahayag ng mga senador.
Gusto nila magkaroon ng first woman Senate President. Sige, gawin natin. Medyo hindi yun ang tamang term. Ang tamang term is we plan to make her Senate President towards the end of her term.
Towards the end
the
of
20th Congress.
Wala kong ideya, wala kaming pinag-uusapan pa, at don't worry, tatanong ko sa kanya yung katanungan. You're excited to have a headline. I know how you feel. Ganyan din ako noon. You always put words into the mouth.
Kaya siyempre, alam ko yung capabilities niya. She's very well enabled and very qualified to be a future Senate President. Kaya sinabi ko future Senate President. Sabi ko, any changes in the leadership, sana ay galing sa aming grupo sa majority. Actually, I also indicated that I'm willing to step down as majority floor leader and also let my senior deputy majority floor leader, Senator J.V. Ejercito, sit as majority floor leader. And I'll just be a member of the Senate. So, that way, we also...
Mga ganyang mga pahayag from other senators like Senator Migs, ibig sabihin talagang merong mga willings and dealings na mga gusto magpaupaya. Kaya ito, ibibigay ko lang sa ganyan. So, it's an ongoing process for me.
Alam mo yung kwento ni Ronald Llamas kanina, another international man of mystery. At, I prefer to call him our political insider.
Yes. Hindi heckler, insider.
Insider.
Yeah.
Ang timbre niya kanina, mga 30 or so minutes before mag-resume ang session, nagkausap-usap merong kumausap sa ilang mga tao doon sa Senado. Kaya nagkaayusan.
Nangingiti kaming dalawa ni Chiki kasi dinedeny po namin na si Ronald Llamas yung source namin. Ang sinabi namin kagabi na meron po mga tumawag sa mga senador kagabi.
Napag-usapan namin kagabi.
Sinabi niya kanina on cam.
So, sinabi niya on cam. So, bahala na kayo mag-isip kung si Ronald Llamas po ang aming source dito. Pero,
ang sabi ko, sinong tumawag? Taga-ibang branch ba yan?
Ehekutibo, ang sabi mo kanina.
Sabi ko ibang branch eh.
Dininay niya. Hindi ko naman sinabi ehekutibo. Sabi niya. But the thing is,
ang sabi ko ibang branch.
Sinabi ko rin kagabi kila Chiki at nag-agree si Marcel. Pagka ganyan, parang kahit sabihin mong co-equal bodies at saka hindi sila dapat nagpapakialamanan, parang may interest masyado ang executive para hindi sila mag-step in. Malaki yung interest sila o marami ang at stake kung papabayaan lang nila.
Well, it's the most commonly ignored lie.
Yeah, yes.
Yan mismo ang punto ni Jovi kagabi. Pero sabi niya, sige na nga, sabi nila eh.
Sabi nila eh.
Maybe I shouldn't have said it that way.